Hey and welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniel and today I will show you how much money I make with my YouTube channel, with my 3,000 subscribers. And this is also the 3,000 subscribers special because I just reached the 3,000 subscribers last week. So thank you very much for everyone who subscribed to my channel so far, and this video is for you. So I uploaded my very first video in 2016 in October when I was traveling through Canada, and it was part of a 4-part series here on the channel, which is the working holiday visa, how you can apply for that, a guideline through all of this. I also wrote an article on that. It was my first article I ever published on my Canada blog. Everything was a test at the beginning. I was kind of like just playing with the things. I wanted to learn how blogging works, and also I wanted to learn how this YouTube thing works. And I had no idea that basically my first 4 videos already were picked up from the algorithm. Looking backwards, I understand now that I was there at the right timing, because in this year 2016 they just changed the whole system from the old visa system to the new system. Definitely check out my visa guide. I will link it here and you can apply for your own working holiday visa. But let's go to the number and the reason why you watch this video. How much money do I make with 3,000 subscribers? First, you cannot just start making YouTube videos and you get money from the first day. You have to have a threshold on your channel, and this is 1,000 subscribers and 40,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. If you fall under this, of one of those two, then you are not part of the program anymore. And when you reach it, you actually have to apply for the program. Google owns YouTube, and Google has an advertisement program that is called Google Ads. And basically this is the same what you see on all the websites when you have advertisements on the sidebars where you can click stuff. This is ads targeted to you, the customer. The more information Google has from you, like for example stuff that you were shopping in the last couple of weeks, then they will make more advertisement towards you. This is how it works. This is, for example, I have no idea what kind of advertisement is placed on my channel and what kind of advertisement you see. My application took 3 weeks, and I heard in the internet it can take up to a couple of months, maybe 3 weeks. Some people got it after 2 weeks. I remember the exact day when I could apply because it was also my birthday. That was the 9th of October in 2018. I was super happy. I reached my first 1,000 subscribers. And also, maybe a side note, the first 1,000 subscribers, I was then kind of like being in this wheel of, oh, I want to hit more and more subscribers, more and more subscribers. I was only running after numbers. And since I reached the 1,000, I kind of like backed off, because something very interesting happens if you have a YouTube channel. When I was small and I had like 100 subscribers, I was looking at the people who have 500, and I thought, oh, if I ever have 500, my whole life would be so much better and I would be so much a bigger and better YouTuber. When I had 500, I was looking at the 1,000s. When I had 1,000, I was looking at people like now 3,000. And I tell you something, nothing changes. You as a person doesn't change. You still want to have a driving force, which is not the number. Something you want to produce, something you want to do, something that helps people, or you have something like you want to challenge yourself. So like your why has to be connected to something else. If you just connect that to money or to the subscribers, you will lose interest and will stop YouTube at all. My journey so far is like, it took me 2 years to get to 1,000 subscribers, another 8 months to 2,000 subscribers, and now 9 months to 3,000 subscribers. So what I have is like a steady growth over the time that comes to my channel. But I have a whole video about 3 years as a digital nomad and what I learned and kind of like the things I went through. If you're more interested in that, then definitely watch my video about 3 years as a digital nomad. So let's come back to the numbers. You can have a 1 million subscriber channel that makes less money than a 10,000 subscriber channel. And how is that? So if you have advertisement on your videos, it depends on the people if they actually click it. If nobody clicks your stuff, then you will not make money from that. A little bit different, it's not as straightforward because we have the videos at the beginning of a YouTube video, and sometimes we have to kind of watch it. So there's kind of like a forced mechanism in it that you get a little bit. But it is very interesting to understand that, let's say for example, the 10,000 subscriber channel is maybe a tech-oriented channel. So it has a very targeted niche, and now the advertisement system from Google understands like, oh, wait a second, all of his videos are targeted towards tech, and also the viewers are also interested more in tech, so he will start promoting more of the tech related advertisement that they have in their pool, and this is more likely that then people click those ads, because if you see something you are interested, you're more likely to click it, right? If you watch a channel that is 1 million subscribers and it's more broader, entertaining, and you get advertisement about stuff that you are not really interested because you don't really know how to serve, like one viewer is maybe interested, the other viewer not, so they will have less people who actually click through the stuff. And to make it even more complicated, on top of that, every video also gets a CPM, a click-through rate, and this rate can change as well. And there's so much more into it. I don't want to go into more details. There are YouTube channels here on YouTube who basically talk non-stop about how all the algorithm works, how to make money on YouTube, and how those kind of things. But it's very interesting to know that you can have a channel that has a higher click-through rate because maybe it's a big channel and maybe some advertisers wanted to advertise specifically for this one guy, so his click-through rates are higher, so he will make more money through every click-through that he gets. So let's come to my numbers. The first thing I want to show you is the last 12 months. So in the last 12 months, I had kind of like a steady income, and this is $462.93 in total what I made in the last 12 months. If you break this down to only a month, then you can see my income that I make per month is $36 with my YouTube channel. Tell me in the comments if you think that's a lot or less, or what you think. If I would tell you now how much time I actually spend for making my videos, and I have videos, for example, last year I made one video. This is my video Melbourne, why do we create? It's about the street art in Melbourne. This video alone took me in total over a month of work, 10 hours per day, making this video, everything, shooting, structuring, story. Like, I learned so much from this video. There was After Effects animation in it, and this video alone, you get the point. So like, if you spend that much time, this is never like the equivalent of the money that you put in, if that makes sense. But I still do it because I see it in two ways why I started YouTube in the first place. I became more and more passionate about making videos, and I challenge myself with every project. I also learn a lot, like for example sitting here in front of the camera and kind of like trying to speak as fluent as I can in English to improve my English, even if I'm now back in Germany. And also this is kind of like a new traffic source to my Canada website. So a couple of people maybe only search the internet for blog articles, and there's another audience that only watches the videos. And I think videos are more personal. So if I tell about my personal stories, my traveling, my 5 years of traveling around the world, this is more personal when I talk to you. And I believe without the YouTube videos, my Canada blog would have never become as successful as it is right now. So something else I have to celebrate right now is it is March 2020 now. And since 1 year, I can now live from my own business, from all the income streams that I have. Because when you have an online business, you try to diverse your income. So YouTube is, for example, one income that you make, and then you have your blog, you have partnerships, you have maybe sponsorships. There's so much more, and I could do a lot of more, but lots of my time basically goes into making videos. I kind of like are in the middle of figuring out how I perceive that in the future. You will find more about that in the video that I already announced, is the 3 years digital nomad. If you're interested, there's also an article that you can read about this stuff. So I also want to show you how much money I made over the whole time since I'm on YouTube. And it's very interesting to see. If you look at this graph right now, you see I made a total amount of $621.89. Oh yeah, by the way, this is before tax. So if you make the money on YouTube, it's still, you have to kind of like put 20, 30, 40%, depending on where your country is, down from that money. And so you don't get exactly that amount of money, right? From the beginning of 2018 until October 2018, I had a complete gap in it. This is when they changed this whole system. Before that, I already made a couple of dollars, but I never got these dollars on my account because you had to have like a certain amount, like let's say 50, 60, 70 euros, I can't remember exactly. Only if you have this complete amount, then they will transfer it to your bank account. If you like this video about the transparency, let me know in the comments, then I will make another video about all of my income that I actually make, that you can see how do I actually live and how much money do I really make. Do I make this much money that you were thinking? Same like with YouTube now, let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to kind of like get a feeling of how much money people make on YouTube, there's a website called Social Blade, and on Social Blade you get an estimate of from the minimum to the maximum what the YouTube channels roughly are doing. So when we go to Social Blade and look up my own channel, the estimation for the last month would be between $3 and $51. So with 36, I'm a little bit above the average of this range with my income. So if you have a bigger channel, they obviously can make more money also because they can start making sponsorships. So for example, I never used any sponsorships. I could start making more ads in it, especially in the videos that are over 10 minutes. I was thinking about it not because of making more money, because it will never like exponential much more, but more from the point of showing you maybe in a future video, like, okay, what if I change for a complete month all of my advertisements and put instead of 1, maybe 3 in it, so that it's still okay for watching the people, because this is also my concern. I don't want that people stop watching my videos because I placed, for example, 10 advertisements in, which would make me more money, but doesn't serve the audience. I think main focus should always be like serve your audience, give value for them so that they can take something out of that. Thank you for everyone who is subscribed to my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and hit the bell button so that you get notifications in the future. And if you want to see the income that I make from all of my businesses at the moment, from my whole business, then let me know in the comments and I will make a video in the future about this. I wish you an amazing day. We'll see us in the next video. I'm Daniel. Bye.